Hey, it's me, Mr. Zamboni, or Seth, or like the 10 other names I go by, and I'm here to talk about some stuff and make a couple announcements. I bet you're probably wondering why I'm even making this a video in the first place instead of a community post, but I'll make that apparent later. Right now, I want to talk a bit about some other things. When I started this channel 3 years ago, I honestly never expected it to be anything. And even though it may seem like I don't have much in the grand scheme of things, I still have infinity more than I ever expected. And all I want is to continue providing people with quality content. However, lately I've just been getting hit by a ton of roadblocks, and it's really impacting the speed at which I can do things. One thing I don't really like mentioning often is that I am from an exceedingly poor family. Like, we struggle monthly to properly pay all the bills and still have enough for food. I've been working so hard lately with work because whatever small amounts of extra money we get goes a long way. And while it worked out for a while, it just simply is not giving me enough to continue working without constant stress of needing to do it. At this point, it's a job that's below minimum wage, and I need to do it to make sure I don't go hungry. And I simply have lost a lot of the joy I got from working on it originally. I know there are going to be people who say, well, why don't you get a real job? And the truth is, I'm not really good at anything else. I had a real job, and it was miserable since I knew I wasn't at all what they wanted, and I just faked my way through all of it. I apply myself in my work as best as I can, but I simply have no useful tools and resources available to me to be useful anywhere but here. Telling a story and showing you a new world is really the thing that I'm good at. Now, I know that's a lot of feelings and not fun at all stuff, but trust me, I'm getting somewhere with this. And that somewhere is here. Right here. This is Bandcamp, a place where you can purchase or download any music that I make. I've currently released the 6 Misfit Elemental Islands as singles, or in a group collection known simply as the Elemental Collection. They aren't just the songs on YouTube either. They are all mixed far better, have minor tweaks, and in some cases, certain monsters like Dinosalg have completely new tracks on almost every island. Now, I know whenever money is a concern, people usually start throwing red flags around, and I'm here to pinpoint a few important things. 1. Bandcamp has this amazing feature where you can set the minimum price of an item to 0, meaning just because you can pay for an item doesn't mean you have to. If you aren't able to support me through purchasing the songs, then support me by downloading them for free instead through the website. It still makes an impact. Just remember that there are only 200 free downloads a month, so if you want them, make sure you get them before they run out for that month. 2. You're probably asking why download it through that website when you could just get them from the fan kit or YouTube. Well, like I said earlier, these are both higher quality versions, and I also removed the songs from the fan kit, and I think with the position I'm currently in, that's pretty valid. And finally, 3. The songs currently on the site are not going to be the only ones. I'll add more over time, like the Encore Islands and even the Historians and Horrories. I just needed to start somewhere. I plan on updating it frequently until all the songs currently up on YouTube are also up there, and whenever a series is done, like when the final Encore Island is finished, I'll put all the songs from that set into its own collection pack like I did with the Elemental Collection. And that's really it with Bandcamp. Except for one last thing. Let's talk about Cultic Island now. This island isn't going to be coming out anytime soon. It's going to be a long while. As you can see right now, the amount of work needed to go into it is quite large, and I've barely gotten past the first quarter of the song. I don't feel good making everyone wait so long for the song to come out, especially when I worked so hard on it. So I'm going to do something a bit risky. Starting sometime next week, I'm going to be adding the Horror Recollection to Bandcamp. After all the artwork is done, and everything is remastered and ready to go. And Cultic Island will be included in that. However, while every other song will be available for free download, Cultic Island will have a set minimum price, meaning you will actually have to pay money to get it early. I think this is a cool way for people to support me and get content early in return, and I may do this with other upcoming songs as they get worked on. And of course, once the song officially comes out on YouTube, I will lower the minimum price to $0 just like every other one. I just ask that you encourage others to do the same whenever you download it or buy it, as it really helps a lot. If once you buy the song, you can do whatever you want with it. Just make sure people know. Alright, that's everything I needed to say. If you feel like supporting me through Bandcamp, I'll put a link in the description. And if you can't support me by buying, or if all the downloads for a month have been taken up, please share this video around, or share the Bandcamp around and spread the word. Maybe you can't support me, but you may find someone who can, which in turn means you did end up supporting me. And that's all I got for now. Hopefully Glade will be out soon, and I'll see you all in the next video.